teasing to this one.
Should we jump into fan questions?
Let's do it. All right, let's jump into some fan questions. Thank you guys so much. We get so many damn questions. This is the way it's going to work moving forward. So I'll answer, I don't know, a few on here for you guys on Friday's show. I'll answer a few of them on here, like 5 or 6 here. And then for the rest of them, I'll answer all of them on Sunday. So a lot of people, they tell me, ask, well, how do we submit questions? So one of the ways is on my IG story every Sunday and Wednesday, I post DM me your questions or leave comments on the latest episode. Leave your question in the comment section on the latest episode and we see them. And all the YouTube questions will be answered on Sundays. All new fan questions, so they're not going to be repeated questions. It's all new on Sunday. So that's a new thing, all new Sunday. Eventually, we're going to do a Shop Show Patreon where you get all 3 shows. So you get freaking, what is that, 12 shows a month, all ad-free, all the questions answered on there, and we'll be doing live streaming every Friday before the fight's on there as well. That's going to be the new Patreon. It's not up yet. Chin and Nick are working on it. I will let you guys know when that goes live. If you have any ideas of what you want to see on that Patreon, send them our way. Put them in the YouTube comments, DM me, content you want to see on there, but it will be on my new Shop Show Patreon, which is coming soon. So let's get to the questions. Like I said, I'll answer a few on here for you guys for Friday's episode, but the majority of them will be all new and will be answered on Sunday's Q&A with your boy here. So let's get to them, Tim. What do you got? Big. But that's it, kids. So I'll answer the rest of them for you guys fresh and new this Sunday. Like I said, we're going to start a Patreon very soon. Probably next week that bad boy will be up. God willing, meaning Chin and Nick get to work. And we're going to do live streaming on there. We're going to be doing any other ideas you guys have to add value to that Patreon. Again, put them in the YouTube comments, DM me, let me know. We'll get to work. But I love you guys making this show what it is. Can't thank you enough. So love you guys. Enjoy the fights this weekend as much as you can. Chris Duncan is a beast. It's worth watching against Moicano. Moicano's must-see TV as always, especially in the main event. But Chris Duncan's a tough matchup for him. That's it, man. Enjoy the fan question on Sunday. We'll see you guys Monday. We will break down UFC 327 Miami, baby. So just get through the weekend. Enjoy your Easter. Eat a bunch of Cadbury eggs for me because I can't eat them because of my teeth anymore. All right? I'm out.
Bryan, why do you still do TFAK? Because I love it. Can't wait to meet you in Irvine. Yes, I can't wait to see Elmer Phillips. But sometimes it feels like you couldn't give a fuck about the pod. That might be true, dude. Sometimes it's not that I don't give a shit. I'm just like, I'm letting my bullshit get in the way, and I'm going to stop doing that because it's a privilege to do this. And I feel so lucky. And people like you guys who are fans, it means a lot to me. Like that you took time to not only pay the Patreon, but actually like ask a question. It's a big deal, man. And I really appreciate it. And you say, Bryan, Brendan's having an identity issue. I don't think he is, which hurts the chemistry between you two. When you meet him, when you met him, he's a badass fighter and the pod took off and he quit and then he quit stand up and then you guys riff for hours and make each other laugh like an improv class. Now he's a baseball dad. And you couldn't give any less of a fuck, respectively. Yeah, I'm not crazy I don't care about baseball as much, but I thought the last episode, yesterday's podcast was funny, man. We were having a laugh, so. No. It's just when you have kids, I think it becomes all encompassing. And this move has been a lot, but we are settling in, and I promise you, stick with us. We're like a fine wine. We're just going to get better.
Brendan Schaub is officially done with Bryan Callen. So, Schaub is going to be launching a new Patreon. Just him. Well, not technically just him. Him, Chin, and the new guy, Fake Landau. He's removing everything from the Fighter and the Kid Patreon. So he's starting a Schaub Show one. All the fan questions are going to be over there. He claims he's going to start live streaming over there. And I remember Callen like 2 weeks ago on the Fighter and the Kid going, oh, we're going to start live streaming on Patreon, right? And Schaub go, yeah, sure, whatever. Knowing Callen's not going to show up for it. So all the little extra stuff is now going to be on Schaub's separate Patreon. That's just for him. So I'm assuming the Fighter and the Kid Patreon is still going to be that, but there's going to be no extra stuff. I bet you he figures I'm never going to get it, the hell it was to get Callen to do 2 fan Q&As. By the way, from when they announced them to when Callen actually sat down and did them were like weeks apart on both of them. So Schaub is pretty much figuring, all right, I'm pretty sure everyone signed up to their Patreon is signed up to hate watch me anyway. So it's pretty much all my hate watchers. So why am I doing a Patreon with Bryan Callen and sharing any of the money when it's all just people trying to shit on me? Plus, I don't want to do this with Callen anymore. This is the beginning of the end here, people. He's now separating the shows and the financial structure. I'm sure he'll keep up that Fighter and the Kid Patreon, but all the extra stuff is now going to be on this Schaub one. It's officially happening. He's starting his own thing with the new guy. Because the new guy sits on all the Schaub shows anyway. That's why Chin, you can tell Chin's annoyed by the new guy. Maybe not like personally, but Chin has to do all this extra stuff with Schaub. But this guy sits here and he's like a fanboy. So he just keeps asking Schaub questions, which makes the show go longer, which I'm sure Schaub likes. Chin hates it because that's just more work for Chin. But this is going to be all the fan questions going forward. Callen's not going to be involved. So in this capacity, I mean, all the effort now Schaub is going to put is going to be into the Schaub Show Patreon and probably that Gearheads Gone Wild show thing. He might have got enough hate watchers on that for them to order a new season. I don't know, but the separation has begun, people. It officially has begun. When he starts his own Patreon and he's taking the main part of signing up for that Fighter and the Kid Patreon is the questions. They know that. That's why that's the thing he keeps doing. Is the fan questions. He knows that. That's why he's separating. He's like, I need all that money for me. Time to cut out Callen. All right, so now, since they've made this move, Callen's probably pissed about it if he even is aware that this is happening. I bet you this goes on behind Callen's back without him even knowing it until someone in his life makes Callen aware that it's happening. But this is over, people. The separation has begun. How much longer till it's officially done? I don't think too much longer, by the way. Probably within the next 9 months, they make it official. And Callen's just like, you know what, guys? We said we'd do this forever and for free, but, other things got in the way. Life, I'm just not happy. I need to go focus on me and my stand-up career or something like that. Or Schaub announces, look, got to go back to California. Texas was a mistake. I didn't know about property taxes. I don't know what the excuses are going to be, but it has begun. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.